From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. We still have First Alert Weather days in front of us. Really, it's more so like the next 24 to 30 hours, but that's technically 2 days. And so this runs through 10 in the morning on Friday, and it's because of this low pressure system right here that is traversing some of these Canadian provinces. And this high pressure is going to build in. It's going to move this out of here pretty quickly, which is why we still have about another 24 to 30 hours to go. First Alert radar showing you some snow showers this morning in both the Cascades and the Blues. We'll put this into motion with Futurecast radar, and we'll continue to see more of that throughout the next few hours and into the afternoon and evening as well. Looks like we trend a little bit drier for the Blues into this evening, but into the late evening and into Friday morning, here we go again with both the Cascades and the Blues. And the last gasp of the storm system going to be during the mid to late morning hours of Friday, and that's likely when things are going to taper off. Then after 10 a.m., we should be dry out there. So here are some of the snowfall totals we're anticipating from this morning through 10 in the morning. On Friday, 5 inches for White Pass, 7 inches for Snoqualmie Pass, 11 inches for Stevens Pass. So maybe another foot of snow to go there for U.S. Highway 2. And then for the Kittitas Valley, little trace amounts for Thorpe and Ellensburg, close to ½ an inch in Cle Elum. And then for the Blues, just little trace amounts for the Battle Mountain Summit in Ukiah, 3 inches for Interstate 84, and then close to another foot to go for Oregon 204 at Tollgate. So if you got to drive over those big passes, just have the winter safety kit, have the tire chains ready to go. There's this next storm system that we're tracking into, for part of the weekend and then into the beginning of the next work week. Just little rain chances for lower elevations for Monday, but for the mountains, 4 p.m. on Saturday to 4 in the morning on Tuesday, could see around 1.5 inches of rainfall as snow levels are going to go way up there. So we'll have rain falling on top of existing snowpack. Could see some excess runoff and some very localized mountain flooding, and this isn't going to help too. We'll have high temperatures that'll be way above average for this time of the year by about 5 to 15 degrees, more like 5 to 10 degrees in the Yakima Valley. So here's a 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities: dry and mild through Sunday, then even milder with a small rain chance Monday. In Yakima, a mostly dry forecast with highs staying in the 40s and 50s. Then in Ellensburg, the chance for some snow this morning and tracking the possibility of freezing fog tomorrow morning. And then in Hermiston, keeping the forecast dry through Sunday, then the possibility of a shower on Monday. And finally for Walla Walla, perhaps some snow mixing in today, although accumulations will be minimal, turning dry for Friday and into the weekend.